Right guys, this is another piece of land which Nini owns, which she bought 5 years ago. This was the first time we came to Hyob Point, Barangay Hyob, and the family said we should buy a piece of land up here. So Nini said each family member, there were I think three sisters and their nephew, so everybody came here. They called us in Australia and said, look, there's a nice spot up here and they are wanting to sell a bit of land. So we got interested. Of course I was pretty keen, and then when we came for a holiday, we came up to this spot here, and I was at that time pretty impressed with the view, right? So what happened was all the sisters and their nephew bought up a lot, just one lot. I think it was like 700 meters each. So we bought one. It was pretty reasonable price. So I thought that was pretty cheap actually. It was like, I think it was 500 Australian or something like that. So again, I was pretty keen, and everyone had a lot now. 700 square meters up here. If you look at my earlier videos, you will see a video that shows this piece of land here being surveyed. Now, this was my first time that I came up into the mountains, and the only thing that really impressed me wasn't the sea actually. Sorry about the breeze, I can't help it, I'm using my dead mouse. So anyway, this is the lot here. Someone's been drinking glass and all here. So this is the lot. This is the pole. No, not this one. It's at the bottom. If you can see, there's a concrete post there. It goes down the other post just at the bottom here. We are a bit high on top of the hill, and you can see the road that comes to this barangay. You can see those posts there. That's the post, the first post, and right up to the other end. So what happened was, this is the piece of land that Nini owns. What happened was, when I went back to Australia, I said, look Nini, one lot is not enough. So we bought 9 lots. 9 lots of 700 meters square. I think that came up to nearly 900 square meters, I think. All in 900. So what happened was, this is the part that gets me all excited. This is the part that shows a little bit of the sea over there. And this is the nice spot here, where if you had a room with a window facing this, I thought that that was going to be a really nice look. So here we have 9 lots on this piece of land here. Okay, so it's not exactly flat. See, now this is the view that I fell in love with in the first place. This was the view. Now, in the evenings when the sun sets, this place really looks really nice. That's the main road coming in. Remember, this is a mountain, and you get a bit of the sea. And I thought, well, that's alright, but I felt that it was a bit too close to the crowd, so I thought, well, it's alright, you know. So we went ahead and bought this piece of land. We thought that it was, after I went back for a couple of years, then I realized that, well, we might need to build something here. So when we came back again after a couple of years to Hyob Point up here, Nini's nephew took us to another spot, which is over that side. somewhere there, and I fell in love straight away with the property that we have now facing the ocean. So what happened to this piece of land now? We've left it, and because I was so interested in the other one, the new spot now, we sort of just left this place alone. Now if you were to build this piece of land here, the only flat area is this side here and over here. This was suggested that you have a house built like steps. It would be a bit small if you have only one story. So what happens is you dig in here, and then you go another step down, and probably 3 steps. And if you wanted, you could have a veranda out there. See, a veranda going out there. So there's 1 step here, 2nd floor, and 3rd floor, and then sort of a jetty going out. So this is the view that we would get if we had built the house here. Okay, so that's a pretty sight. You look at up there, it's all mountain. So you can see it's a bit on the hilly side, but it can get a little noisy because you've got the barangay. You're actually in the barangay. Yes. So when I saw the location where we are building now, I completely changed my mind about this place for now. We'll probably build something here later on. For now, you must be wondering, what is this hole here? Well, Nini's nephew thought he'll start building and put a septic tank in, but he stopped. He didn't go ahead with it. So nobody went ahead with their build, you know. And I actually bought over the Three Sisters lots while I was in Australia. No, I'm a capitalist sort of person. If I find something that is worth and affordable, I would definitely grab the opportunity, which I did. We might build, we might not build, but someday, who knows, this place, someone might want to purchase this piece of land. Now if you had your house facing this, it'll be a really nice spot. So at the moment we are not building anything. This is the boundary area. It's a pretty area. So why we did not put the fence up, because they get the carabaos coming in and chewing up the grass, which is good because it keeps the grass down, or else there will be so much grass everywhere. See, the property goes up here. This is the boundary line. Now that's a pretty sight, man. It's green. You know, you don't get much of the sea. You can get a little bit of the ocean, but not much of it. More greenery than anything else. Of course, that area is owned by some people as well. Everything here is owned by someone. It's never free. It's never empty or you know, it's always owned by someone. So again, this is the other piece of property that we have. 900 square meters, I think. 900 or 1,000. So it's around that. I can't even remember. I just bought 9 lots, that's all. And it came up to, I think, about 900. No, there's 9 lots. 9 lots. It comes up to about 1,000 square meters. 1,000 square meters. So yes, this is the post there and that post there. And actually it's just a bit, if you build, you got to put the beams in, and you know, it's a 3-layer kind of build, not just one flat house. So that's it, folks. This is our first property that we bought at Heo Point. The second one that we have at the moment, we have a house being built. you know. So yeah, that's the ocean there again. That's where we get the view from where we are staying. We are building now. That's the view that we get. At the moment it's almost 3 o'clock and the sun is shimmering on the sea already, on the ocean. So it's starting to get really nice. By the time it's 5 o'clock, it will be so pretty. So yeah, this is the lot. I'm glad that I shown you this piece of land, and this is the type of property that a lot of foreigners would like to own. And yeah, pretty, very pretty. There you go. Now look what I found, guys. A pig, and he's sleeping in the mud. It's a huge bloke. I think he's tied up. So this is what happens when they put a pig on the land. They just tie him up there and he messes the whole place up. They don't have a proper pen for him, so he's just lying down here in the mud. Hi Piggy, what's your name? They call them lechon here in the Philippines. Lechon. And they got even some cows there. Somebody is doing a bit of farming here. And over this end where the ocean is, oh look, there's another pig as well there. This is another angle of the property that we first bought many years ago. So that's it. I'm just here. See, I'm just sitting here and just watching what's going on around me. It's Barangay Hio. It's one of Nini's cousin's house, and if you sit quiet here, you can listen to nature. You're actually in the middle of farmland actually. So what they are asking us to do at the municipal is to transfer our land from agricultural to residential. So we have this whole week here to sort that out. We've got our owner who we bought land from at the youth bill, and he's with us, and he's got all his documentation, and we will be going to the municipal office tomorrow to sort that out. So we're transferring the land from agricultural to residential because they said that we built a brick home, and because it's a brick home, it's not a farmland anymore. So fair enough, as long as we got all documentation in order, shouldn't be any problem. That's the zoning. It's a request, so you know, that's good. It's all good. And yeah, that's our thing tomorrow. Sign a few forms, maybe fill up a few forms, yeah, and get the zone changed. Right, now just to explain to you what Aussie Bicolana lifestyle means to us. Firstly, Aussie, both of us are Aussies. We come from Sydney, Australia. Bicolana, and that's Bicol, that's in Catanduanes, Philippines. That's my wife. The females, they call them Bicolanas. And the lifestyle, we do understand that we are not movie stars, but our channel introduces all kinds of things. It's not meant for everybody. I hope it's entertaining, maybe not too much knowledgeable things. I'm not an architect, or I'm not a doctor or something. I'm not a builder. So if I'm building a house now, It's all up to the architect and builder. I don't want any headaches. I don't know any measurements. So it's purely entertainment. Remember, it's for fun. So I hope you enjoy what I produce, mainly because I enjoy making videos. We don't really earn much from anything, but if you could press the subscribe button or even give me a like and share, maybe I could get a little bit of money where I can, you know, buy more equipment and carry on with my YouTube channel. It's just a helpful thing, and if you think that my videos are alright and you're enjoying it, please press the like button. Like I said, it's purely for entertainment, and I hope you enjoy watching our videos because it contains all kinds of things. Things will get a lot exciting when the house is finished, or when the plantation is developed. We are increasing the amount of crops: pineapple, kamute, probably coconut, and maybe tapioca, pineapple, you name it, we're putting it on it. We're putting all this on the property, and we would probably have chickens and some pigs. Now, why would you want to own a big property without having all this on your land? You might as well stay in the suburbs. So yes, I hope you enjoy what we offer, and again, thank you for watching. This is Larry signing out. Yeah, piggy, piggy, piggy. Yeah, piggy, piggy.